it is not easy to find good food in Barcelona. There are some outstanding restaurants here, but there's also a lot of tourist traps. We just spent the month in Barcelona, and in this video, we're taking you to 10 places that actually deliver. Look how beautiful they make these.
This is heaven, no?
And we're starting with one of the best tapas bars in Barcelona.
All right, our first stop is Pepita. I have done hours of research. Lots of locals that actually live here in the city recommend this place. So tapas are small plates to share. We ordered a bunch of them. First one we have the fried pork paella. You can see nice and crispy. Wow. Nice zest to the sauce.
Going to try the patatas bravas. This is a real staple. Pretty much everywhere in Spain when you order tapas, you're gonna get these cute chunk little potatoes. And there's some aioli on here as well. Nice kick to it. La Pepita has an English menu, so ordering is really easy. They not only have classic tapas, like steak skewer with chimichurri or sizzling garlic shrimp, but also a few very bold flavor combinations.
They also have this, which are anchovies, very popular in Spain, but with dulce and leche sauce. It's kind of like a little bit like a caramel sauce. It honestly sounds a bit weird, but I'm just gonna try it. Wow.
And then this, look at these beautiful little chicken fritters. We have some pickled cabbage, some salsas. Wow. It is so nice and crispy on the outside, but you can also see it's really succulent on the inside. We have 9 more amazing restaurants to show you, and we're saving our personal favorite restaurant in the city for last. But next up,
Show cooking as well. I like this plate. I think we made a great choice. Now we're gonna try the most famous dish in Spain, paella. You can see the chef preparing it with the utmost dedication. All these big paella pans. You can see him cooking all the fire. Ooh, wow, it's so big. Oh, that looks good. Hey, Jane. Gracias.
gracias.
Look at this little seafood feast right here. Now, paella is from Valencia originally, and their original version is with meat. But here in Barcelona, where you're like right next to the sea, seafood feast. This is my plate, right? Kim, I think they might have forgotten your plate.
Look at the steam coming off of it.
Oh, I wish you guys could smell this at home.
This rice, the reason it's so nice and gooey is because they let it simmer in this broth. They have these really big kettles of broth here, and they just let it simmer on there so that it's not dry and flavorless.
I'm just gonna try the rice first. This is so good. It's got this like really deep, complex flavor, and I love that there's so much seafood on there. You got fish, scallops, you got these big tiger shrimps as well. Don't go cheap on the paella. This one is about 25 euros per person, which isn't super cheap, but you can tell like this high quality ingredients on it, like fresh seafood. They make everything from scratch during the day, and that's what you pay for. If you go to like a 10-15 euro place, you will have a sad paella.
But if you think this paella is impressive, the market we're going to next has been running since the 13th century. This is La Boqueria Market. Over 300 stalls. It's been running since the 13th century, and it is pure sensory overload. Like, you've got these big Spanish hams everywhere, long seafood counters. Yes, it is a little bit more on the tourist trail, and it's a bit pricier, but if you know what places to hit up, you can have incredible food here. Let us show you. We've come to El Quim, a tapas bar here in the middle of the Boqueria Market. And what I love here is that we sit at the bar, so you have this amazing view into the kitchen.
And you can see all this food displayed in front of you. And the first dish we've ordered is their signature dish, which they're really famous for. You can see here on the bottom you have fried eggs, crispy fried. Here you have fried baby squid. That is so good. The egg is really nice and crispy, so it has some crunch to it. And then the small baby squid have been fried to perfection. Oh, and then when you cut into the egg, you can see the egg yolk running out. Oh, this is like food porn.
They have these really big Spanish hams around here. It just looks incredible to see them displayed in this way.
Woohoo, there's a big flame.
Big fire. So we took some jamón ibérico pelota.
Yeah, jamón means ham. Iberico is the local breed of pig they have, and it's one of the most expensive hams in the world because this breed specifically is known for having like some of the most flavorful ham you can see here, and they pair it with pan con tomate, which means bread with tomato. So they take bread, toast it, rub tomato on it, and then you see some sea salt sprinkled on it.
And olive oil as well.
And then basically what you do is just put some ham on here like this and have a little bite. If you've never had this before, you can't imagine how good it is. And just to make sure we're not going hungry, we also have some cheese croquettes, homemade, made from Spanish cheese. Ooh, look how gooey they are. Oh, and it tastes so cheesy.
It is so nice to sit at this counter and try all these beautiful dishes in the middle of such a buzzing market. To really help you understand just how much variety there is to Spanish food, we have 7 more great restaurants coming up. And the next one is one of the most fun concepts in Spain.
Yes. This looks amazing. Every part of Spain has a bit of its food culture, so now we have come to Euskal Etxea Taberna. This is from the Basque region in the northwest of Spain. These are pinchos. Pinchos is actually the Basque word for toothpicks, and you can see each of them has a toothpick in there. What you do is you go in there, self-service, get a plate, go at the bar, and you just pick whatever fancies your hunger at the moment, and then they're all the same price, and at the end they just count the toothpicks on your plate, and then you just pay.
Doesn't this look like such a fun little plate? Like all the colors, and I don't know what everything is, but it looks like a culinary adventure, so I'm all for it. I'm gonna try this one. Look how beautiful they make these. Amazing. It's a kind of meat pate, and on top of that you have a coulis. It's kind of sweet, a little bit like a jam.
No meal in Spain is complete without a glass of cava. Wow.
One of the things you have to be aware of if you want to come to Barcelona and eat at some of these really nice, super local spots is that they're not always gonna have an English menu. Like here, it's all in Spanish and the wait staff don't speak any English. So if you speak at least a little bit of Spanish, it's going to be super helpful on your trip.
Dos copas de cava, por favor. Actually, the way we learned is through watching shows in that new language and then just watching it with subtitles.
Research has actually shown that this is one of the best ways to learn a new language because it is so immersive and your brain kind of automatically picks up on stuff. So that is why we reached out to Lingopie and asked them to sponsor this video. Lingopie is a language learning app and the really cool kind because they have tons of movies, TV shows, documentaries on there that you can watch, and they simultaneously play 2 sets of subtitles on the screen. And if you're not sure what a word means, you can just click on a subtitle and it explains it for you. Super easy. I don't know. Meaty. They also have an AI learning assistant to check your pronunciation, and if you want to make sure you're making good progress, you can do quizzes and stuff, and you can do this not just for Spanish but for 15 languages in total. Lingopie is offering our viewers 55% off their annual plan, and the best part is you get a 7-day free trial, so if you don't like it, you don't have to pay anything, and if you do like it, you're gonna get a really good deal on the subscription. Put all the details in the description box below, so click it to get started learning today.
Alright, another day, another selection of epic Spanish foods. Today we're going to show you 2 different breakfast places. First one specializes in this, tortillas, which is the Spanish omelette. They have a window over there where they have 10, 15 different versions. You can see them all. And I'm starting off with the classic one. It just has egg, potato and onion in it. The potato and the egg kind of melts in your mouth, and they serve it with pan con tomate. Really great piece of baguette in this case with some tomato rubbed on it.
One very important thing, how do you find a good tortilla? How do you know if it's the good kind? So in the plates here, in this little stand, you can see there's a little bit of moisture at the bottom of each plate. That's actually a good sign that you're not going to eat a Frisbee. And this one that I took has some sausage in there. Doesn't that just look amazing? Oh my god. And to me, this isn't even the best breakfast that they have in Barcelona. I'm gonna show you that next.
You guys are not ready for this. This is the breakfast of my dreams. Look at this. We've got some churros here. They freshly fry them right here. And then we have the hot chocolate. Well, normally in Spain, they have just a hot chocolate. You dip them in. It is really nice. But here in Barcelona and in Catalonia, in this region, they're a little bit naughty. They put this dollop, or shall I say mountain, freshly whipped cream on top. Look at this. Chocolate whipped cream. Oh, that's so good. The fried dough with the whipped cream, but I didn't get enough chocolate on, so let me just do that again. Oh, they've perfected this shape for centuries to get as much chocolate on there as humanly possible. And they make this really thick chocolate as well. You can see it's not like this watery, milky kind. It's like almost like a pudding. Oh yeah, that's the stuff dreams are made of.
And then this is a very famous Catalan dessert. The crema catalan is a vanilla-based custard. And then they put sugar on top because naughty, naughty, naughty. And then they crispify it with a blowtorch. You can tell this bit on the top here is just nice and caramelized. There's a nice lemony flavor to it. Really refreshing that I wasn't expecting. So we've got 3 more spots to go before the grand finale where we show you our favorite tapas bar in all of Barcelona. It's budget friendly and a real local gem. Now we're gonna show you something very special, a little secret that the locals have been keeping. We're gonna show you the Menú del Dia, which is a 3-course lunch menu that the locals just love. And this place does not have an English menu. This is all written in Catalan. It looks like it's been done by hand. This is updated every day. So they have a first course, a main course, and some desserts for a banger price.
Drink and bread included as well.
Drink and bread included as well. We're gonna show you all the food they're gonna give us, and then I'll let you guess how much they're charging us for. Ooh. How cool is this?
This is included in the price.
Oh, this takes a while though.
Gracias.
I have the crema de champignon, the mushroom cream soup, and they've topped it with some fried bread, which can only really make it better. It's really good, but I think I was expecting more like the just mushroom flavor, whereas this is probably the Catalan version where they use more like a variety of vegetables, but it's nice.
I have the arroz negre, which is Spanish for black rice. It has squid ink in it, and of course some seafood. You see some shells here, some mussels. This is local Catalan food. It's almost like your grandma would cook if she was from Barcelona. Wow, it's actually really good. It's got this deep seafood flavor, and then the lemon gives us like a little bit of zing to it.
Brought out my main course, which is steak and some potato fries.
I have some cod. You can taste this cod is really fresh. It's got this like stewed base sauce. Like everything has been made with so much love, and you can really taste it. Yeah.
Okay, hold on to your socks, people, for this 3-course menu. So we've got our appetizer, main dish, and this dessert. We have bread and a drink. We are paying a whopping 16.20 euros each. Like, that is such a steal. To make it even easier for you to find great food, we've made a map with more than 20 of our favorite Barcelona restaurants. The link is in the description box below. It's completely free. And this next place we're going to has something just as foundational to Barcelona as good tapas.
We have come to Casa Alfonso, and when you walk in here, you're immediately impressed by how beautiful this looks. Looks like an old school bar, it's still kind of fancy. All the wood paneling. You have the chamois right behind me. We're actually here for something very typical, Spain's national drink. No, this is not sangria. Sangria is not Spain's national drink. This is vermouth. This is what the Spanish people drink. It's kind of like a herby liqueur. Orange in there, even some olives. This is very refreshing, a little bit bitter on the end. I love this. Nice little olive to go with this.
Does the olive go with it well?
Yeah, it is blasphemy to have a drink without a bite to go with it. So, or this nice charcuterie board. They have some salami here, some chorizo, some fouet, which is like a local dried sausage. Oh, there's a lot of flavor in there. Good morning, guys. Today we have another day of eating ahead of us. You guys are in for a treat. Right behind me, bakery run by people who also have a Michelin star restaurant. So people describe this as a heavenly culinary experience. The best croissant they've ever eaten in the world. My expectations are set high. Are you ready for this? Come a little bit closer. Look at this. Everything looks so fancy inside. They've got these really nice looking pastries, and then these croissants look like they've been handcrafted, perfected, every single one of them. Wow. Croissant is crunchy, very buttery. We got some sweetness from the sugar icing on top, and then the creamy, sweet, tangy mascarpone in the inside. This is really amazing. This is heaven now.
Look at this. The lady said it has pistachio and orange in there. This pistachio cream is amazing. Like, it's velvety. I haven't tasted any. Oh, that's because orange is on the other side. Okay.
Making lots of friends.
The locals are a little bit pushy. And now, get ready for our favorite place to eat in all of Barcelona.
We're now going to reveal one of our hidden gems.
You've actually been here before?
Yeah, we discovered it accidentally. This place has over 13,000 reviews, but it's not known for tourists. I haven't seen this on any list that I've seen. It's called La Esquinica. It's been in business since 1972, and as you can see, it's proper old school.
On the weekends, this place gets packed. People literally line up here outside for like half an hour to just wait for a table because you can't make any reservations. The kitchen is putting out food like one dish after the other. This entire countertop is just covered with small little tapas plates.
We've ordered ourselves a little feast. I wasn't even done ordering, and the lady was like, I think you have enough.
There was judgment there.
We're starting off with churros, little pescaditos, small little fish fried up. They're crunchy. They're like salty, crunchy. And then we have some mejillones, mussels. I think they're with tomato sauce. That's good.
This is actually one of the most affordable tapas bars we have been to in all of Barcelona.
We're gonna try the local shrimp rojo. This is a red shrimp. These are like the most expensive item on the menu, but still very affordable.
If you want to be super civil, you have to peel it all the way and then only eat the bit that is inside, like the actual meat. But the best part is actually on the outside. Like there's garlic and all these beautiful green herbs on there. So I always just kind of suck all the flavors off of the shell. This is amazing.
Of course, we have some patatas bravas, spicy potatoes, garlic aioli on it.
And then we also have some grilled sepia, which is grilled cuttlefish. I think the lady was definitely right, no. Like, we ordered enough. There is enough food on this table.
I'm not sure if it's enough.
And she hasn't even seen everything else we had in this video.
Poor lady.
We hope you had a wonderful time munching with us. But if you want to know what mistakes to avoid when you come to Barcelona, go watch our Don'ts of Traveling Barcelona right here. Or if you want to see more good food, go watch our 3-day in Barcelona itinerary down here. We will see you in the next one.